Okay, good. So welcome again. The topic is going to be about social networks or social media. We're gonna start with the question number one. The question number one says, "What are some benefits and inconvenience of having social media or social networks in our life?" Miss Lydia, let's go with you, please. Hello.
Hello, everybody. I am Lydia. I'm from AD, and I'm really happy to be here to share my opinion about the subject. I'll use some experiences of mine to share my opinion, and some of them are not mine, but um, the main part is from my own experience. When you have Facebook, for example, um, it helps me to stay connected to youthful friends that I've been losing contact with. And from some others like Google, it's helped me in my workplace to find something to looking for definitions or in other things. Sometimes you need an image to illustrate what you the word that you see on a book or on another thing to visualize what it means, what it really means. So I can use this application. And I don't say application. The website, I Google the word and then I can have the definition. From other, I can entertain myself. I really appreciate music. So um, with social media, I have the opportunity to satisfy my desire of listening music. They have Gmail too. It's one of kind of social media. It helps me to get information from workspace to transfer information between me, my boss, and other structure for university and so on. And from some people, social media is very useful because it helps them to find a husband or wife because they have some, how can I say that, application to meet someone if you are interested loving relationship. So it helped them in this kind of thing too. But they have many inconvenience of using social media, such as you can become addicted to it. You forget about um, the most important thing in life and you stay focused on your phone, losing time. And after that, uh, one of the inconvenience I will put um, in front to show to people, it's what they call influencers. I don't really like that because some of influencers are not really good for themselves and they give advice to other people and some of them really believe in what they say, and they try to apply them in their whole life is very catastrophic, to see how people are destroying their life just by listening some influencers. I think it's my point of view.
Congratulations, Miss Liz. You get the mic, just open it and go ahead.
Hello, everyone. Hello, teacher, and thank you for choosing me. I am Lisa, and I am originally from Haiti, but I live now in Dominican Republic. The benefits of having social networks are many. For example, you can tag as friend, communicate with your parents, but the disadvantages are many. According to the University of the Cyberforce of Spain, one of the main disadvantages is the yes, excessive use of social networks. It is not a secret that today many people spend a lot of time on it is not a secret that today many people spend a lot of time on social networks and are prone to being scammed, believing fake news, and suffering from cyberbullying. For me, one of the worst disadvantages of social network is being able to talk to strangers, something that is very dangerous. In the Dominican Republic, there are many cases of people who are murdering when meeting people they meet online. And this is my opinion about about this question.
Congratulations, Miss Liz. You're doing an amazing job. I really congratulate you and appreciate you And you're a really good example for the other learners in your class. Congratulations and thank you. Miss Luciana, you get the mic. Just open it and go ahead, please.
Hi everyone. Social media, my advice, so some benefits are I can communicate with people who are far away from me. For example, I can make video call a friend from America and talk to him or to her. Do you remember of 2020 during the pandemic of coronavirus? Network or social media is the best. It's actually benefits for us because social media get information. You can make research for entertainment too. There is a application of social network. You can do whatever you want, whatever you can watch and listen whatever you want to learn whatever you want. For example, you use Zoom application to learn English in this club. Other things, a lot of people use social network to grow their business. It's good. But some inconvenience or social media affect our health. For example, when you spend so much time in your phone, you can have eyes problems. Your eyes get weak, you can feel dizzy, and then social media is the number one in fake news that make people anxious of side. This is my opinion. That's
Congratulations and amazing as well, Miss Luciana. We really appreciate not only your comments but also your English and your ideas as well. So thank you and congratulations. So now let's go with you, please, Mr. Austin John. Open the microphone and go ahead, please.
I am Austin John Delke. I'm a student from Commonwealth Language. I'm intermediate a student. And I'm from Haiti. At the moment I'm speaking, I'm living in the Dominican Republic. It's a pleasure to be night among us tonight. I think we're gonna spend a great moment together. According to the first question, what are some benefits or inconvenience on having social network in our life? According to my understanding, there are a lot of benefits and inconvenience of having social network in our lives. As a benefit, we can find access new information. When we get it, network is a great opportunity to exchange best practice knowledge and learn about the business technique of your peer and stay abreast of latest industry development. A right network of informed, interconnected contacts mean broader access to new and valuable information. Nobody can live without network. It's helped us to get a job online, to study in a broad university and different field. It's allowed us to connect each others as usual on the Zoom. Nevertheless, we could find as well some inconvenience. You should, when you fool around or get on TikTok, Facebook, WhatsApp, when we use it them bad over time, they affect creativity and productivity. Surely, we're supposed to use it properly. That's my opinion, Teacher Michael.
Great. So thank you. And thank you a million, you, Mr. Austin, as well, for your beautiful comment. We really thank you and congratulate you as well. So Miss Rebecca, let's go with you, please.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you, Teacher Michael, for choosing me. My name is Rebecca. I live in the United States of America, especially Connecticut. I'm a new student from Commonwealth Language Courses. I'm glad to be here tonight. According to me, I think there are many benefits and inconvenients when someone uses social media. For example, about some benefits, social media can help us to make friends and connect with them. It's an educational tool. We can learn, make many things about it. And then the opposite is also true. So social media can make people lose our time. It's a time consuming. It can lead to addiction and then it can encourage selfishness. My advice for you guys is to use social media in a best way. Thank you.
Great, thank you. And congratulations, Miss Rebecca, for your comment. And you, the other fellows, Miss Elda. Let's go with you, please.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Teacher Michael, for giving me opportunity to participate. I appreciate it. Everybody know my name is Elda. I live in the Dominican Republic. I am happy to be there with us tonight. So, about my opinion for question number one, well, social networks really have a series of very useful benefits, such as the possibility of connecting people from all over the world, communication, and the exchange of information. It is also a source of news and idea. In addition, networks are very useful for professional contact and promote business. However, there are drawbacks associated with the use of social networks, such as privacy, the spread of misinformation, and many negative impacts on mental health due to pressure. It's my opinion.
Yes, congratulations and thank you. And thank you very much. You too, Miss Elda, did a wonderful job. And now let's go with you, please, Mr. Hakim. What's your opinion about the question number one, please?
Hi guys, my name is Hakim and I study in English with Jamaica, and I'm very happy to be there tonight with us for expressing myself about this topic. So, about my opinion, social media, they help us in different occasions. They have a lot of benefits. For example, I can be in Haiti and I can talk with a person in China. And social media can help us for doing the homework for children at school, for doing this homework, for doing the work, for search information about a topic or about a lot of things. And the inconvenience social media have, they have a page in social media, the person that can go is not good, this page, because social media, they have person, they use social media for do a bad thing, for killing a person or etc. And this is the benefits and the inconvenience of social media. Thank you, Teacher Michael, for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you as well, our little brother, Mr. Hakim, for a beautiful comment. And you, Miss Biolanda, what do you have to say, please, about the question number one?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Yolanda. I am one of Teacher Michael's students. I am an advanced advanced student in Commonwealth language courses. I'm from Haiti, but living in Dominican Republic. And thank you so much, Teacher Michael, to choose me to share my answer about the first question. For me, the benefits we have in social media, we use social media, you connect to people who share your interests and values. This can help build relationships. We may lead to business opportunities later on down the road. In addition to meeting new people for social media, you can also reconnect with old friends. It's also a great way to keep in touch with people who may not live close by anymore, but still want to stay connected somehow. Social media has become essential to our life, especially for kids. This is because it provides a platform to learn new things and interact with people worldwide. So social media have many benefits in our life. And about disadvantages or inconvenience, social media is addictive and can consume your time if you don't have any other interests. It will help if you keep up with your studies and habits to stay productive. Social media makes us more self-centered and less empathetic towards others. It also makes us more narcissistic than ever because we can show off our achievement and post photo from parties without facing any consequences. So there are a lot of social media advantages and disadvantages.
Okay, so thank you. And thank you very much, Miss Yolanda, for the beautiful job that you did. It was a wonderful answer, and we really appreciate it. And thank you very much. So now let's go with you, please, Mr. Edmond. Let's go with you.
Thank you, Mr. Teacher Michael, for this opportunity tonight. I would like to share my opinion about this subject. So I think they already said everything about the first question. So I can find something to say. Okay. So the benefits, I think there is on social media. It can connect you with some friends you even know you're gonna have the contact. For example, a friend when you were a kid or when you were a young a long time. So you even know where you live right now. If you go in social media, you can tap his name and find the contact. So this is the benefits because if I think 10 years before, you can't even do that. So this is there is a good benefit with social media. For example, the other benefits I think there is when you use social media, you can find some information very quickly. So other benefits, I think in the other hand, there is we supposed to have or we supposed to make attention or to take care about some information. For example, there is some people use social media to make money. For example, to use some information, bad information for his reputation. You understand? So we're supposed to take care about the information we are going to take to before to say to the other people. You're supposed to verified very well what is, or you're supposed to question about the information before you say for the other people, because most of the time the information is very, very, you cannot I forget my English. You cannot use it for doing something good. You understand? So we're supposed to take care about some information. This is the inconvenient there is in social media. As the people already said, there is more inconvenient than advantages.
Great. Great. Congratulations and thank you, our dear brother, for this beautiful, beautiful comment. And Miss Lydia, let's go with you, please. Hello.
Hello, everybody. I am Lydia. I'm from AD. I had the invitation from a friend. It's my second time here. Both of the times it was one of my friends that invited me, and I'm really happy to be here to share my opinion about the subject. And the first question is what the inconvenience benefits. Yes, thank you. What are some benefits and inconvenience of having social network in our lives? So since many people have been talking about this already, I'll use some experiences of mine to share my opinion, and some of them are not mine, but the main part is from my own experience. When you have Facebook, for example, it helps me to stay connected to youthful friends that I've been losing contact with. And from some others like Google, it's helped me in my workplace to find something to looking for definitions or in other things. Sometimes you need an image to illustrate what the word that you see on a book or on another thing, to visualize what it means, what it really means. So I can use this application. I don't say application. The website, I Google the word, and then I can have the definition. From other, I can entertain myself. I really appreciate music. So with social media, I have the opportunity to satisfy my desire of listening music. They have Gmail too. It's one of kind of social media. It helps me to get information from workspace, to transfer information between me, my boss, and other structure for university and so on. And from some people, social media is very useful because it helps them to find a husband or wife, because they have some, how can I say that, application to meet someone if you are interested, loving relationship. So it helped them in this kind of thing too. But they have many inconvenience of using social media, such as you can become addicted to it. You forget about the most important thing in life, and you stay focused on your phone, losing time. And after that, one of the inconvenience I will put in front to show to people, it's what they call influencers. I don't really like that because some of influencers are not really good for themselves, and they give advice to other people, and some of them really believe in what they say, and they try to apply them in their whole life. Is very catastrophic to see how people are destroying their life just by listening some influencers. I think it's my point of view.
Congratulations. Miss Lydia, we really congratulate you, really appreciate you, your accent, your English, your knowledge. I think it's a kind of amazing from Haiti. We really congratulate you, especially all of you guys from Haiti listening over there. I really congratulate you because I know the way that you are doing it. It's not easy, but you are doing a really good job over there. Great. So thank you and congratulations again, because you did really well. And you, the other people, welcome, especially the new ones. The topic that we are covering is about social media and social networks. So the first question is about like the benefits and also inconvenience or disadvantages of having this kind of stuff in our life. So now let's go, please. We are going to keep move on, people. We're going to go directly with you, Mr. Emmanuel. And after that, we're going to go with you, the other people. Let's go, please, Mr. Emmanuel. You get the mic.
Thank you, Teacher Michael. Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure for me to be there tonight at the beautiful club. My name is Jasmine Emmanuel. I am one of students in common language courses. I'm an advanced student as well. About the first question, my experience has shown me that social media has become a part of human life. There are some benefits and inconveniences. It is clear social media has many positive effects, but some scientists warn that social media can also harm people. The Public Library of Science published a major study in 2013. This study looked at people from United States who use the social media website Facebook. The study found the more these individuals use Facebook, the less they were satisfied with their life. And using social media can also help people spread news about major world events all over the world. This lets people all over the world react more quickly and even help. For example, in January 2010, the small country of Haiti experienced a major earthquake. More than 100,000 people died. Million more people needed food and shelter. Soon after the earthquake, the International Red Cross started an appeal for aid of social media. Very quickly, they raised many millions of dollars to help the earthquake victim. That's I understand that social media can help so much. And after that, social media can also help people make new friends. Often these not, and without social media, sometimes it's almost impossible to get new friends. I think, like many students and rightly said, social media has many benefits and inconveniences as well. Thank you, teacher.
Oh, really interesting. Really interesting. You talk like the person you are. Congratulations, dear brother, because not only English, but you know how to say things. Miss Natasha, you get the mic. What's your point of view about that question, please?
Thank you, Mr. Michael. I'm Natasha. I'm studying English with Mr. Michael. I'm living in Mexico with my family now. It's a pleasure to talk to you about this question. It's very important to make intention for me. The social network doesn't always exist. In Haiti, for example, people use the letters, coded telephone, fax, track, and leaflet to communicate. But in this moment, the relationship of human relations were very strong with high level. But today, people using network, if you want internet to communicate, is important because we have Facebook, Instagram, a TikTok, means to use to facilitate the communication. But you can use the social network to create videos, sharing stories, or having relationship, asking experiences, or doing marketing, if you want. You have more possibility to exchange information, to share experiences. But the big problem is young people spend a lot of time in social network. We don't have time to create relationship, to communicate fluently face to face with people. The situation helped me to understand the relationship calls woman relationship. Okay, is the big problem for me. People concentrate on themselves. Okay, people concentrate and the life and themselves. It's the big problem, and with the social network now all over the world in Haiti. Thank you.
Great, thank you, and thank you very much, and congratulations as well for your beautiful comment. Ms. Zoli, please.
Thank you, Mr. Michael. Good night, good evening for all people in this group. I am happy to hear you. My name is Suri Sadai. I live in Chile, in the center of my country. According to the question number 1, social media is used to look for a job, make an appointment with a doctor, notify the bank that you lost your car. When you lose your phone, you can deactivate your number. All these more things, and the inconvenience is that bad people steal your data, and young people learn behaviors that other person to badly. Is my opinion. Thank you.
Great, thank you, and congratulations, Ms. Zuli, for that beautiful comment. Okay, good. So thank you, and thank you very much, all of you guys, for your effort, for your beautiful comment. We really appreciate you, and really thank you as well, because you did the best. I'm sorry, you did your best to participate in this beautiful question. So now let's go, please. We're gonna go to the question number 2. The question number 2, it's a kind of similar but really different as well. The question says, what social networks or social media do you usually use? And what is your favorite one? I think this question is a kind of simple. What do you have to say about it? Okay, good. Miss Liz, we're going to go with you, please. You get the microphone, Miss Liz, please.
Hi again. Oh, okay. Hi again. I'm Lisa, and thank you for choosing me, Teacher Michael. I don't really use social networks much. I only use WhatsApp since it is a very good application to start to family and friends without having to turn off. Before I use social networks more, I spent hours talking to people on Facebook, Messenger, and Instagram, but I don't do that anymore. For me, WhatsApp is enough, and my favorite social network is WhatsApp. Thank you.
Congratulations, and thank you. And thank you. And I really appreciate you, because in your class, you're doing really, 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 really well. You understand? Parce que on a beginner ensemble avec un pilote étudiant. I think you're a really good example for them, because you are doing what you can do. You feel me? Congratulations, and thank you again. Miss Luciana, let's go with you. It's you want to share something. Let's go, please.
I usually use Google and YouTube. Google to make research, YouTube to learn a lot of things about health. You can meet different doctors with advice about health. And then I use YouTube to make exercise. If I don't have time to go somewhere to make exercise, I can stay home and use YouTube to watch a video. How can I make by myself? And then I use YouTube for entertainment, listen music, and other things. But my favorite is WhatsApp. It's very interesting.
Mhm. Great. We really appreciate that. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Mr. Samsung, please. We want to give you the comment. Hello.
Hello, good evening, teacher.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Yeah, good and you. Good evening, everybody too. Because I think that my name, they see my name, but
Okay.
I just see Samson. My name is Daniel De Luis. Let me start before for the benefits about the networks, and then I can say the first benefit that I have about network is that network help the world connected the world together. I don't do you hear me what I'm saying?
Really well, really well. We hear you really well, sir.
Okay.
Mhm.
The network help the world connected together. Um, for example, today, if you want to say something with somebody, you want to make to give some message with somebody, you use network. Back in the days, you have to send a tip, that mean a cassette, or you have to postpone the or later. It can be 3 months. It's difficult to find a destination of this message. But today, in only 1 second, you have possibility to talk with anybody you want. That's a good thing. Second things that today the social media, I mean the network, is create many employer and employees also. You know what I mean? That means today we the network has a possibility to give work with somebody. Sometimes I somebody who doesn't have work, but about their social media, they can make money. They have knowledge. They can study very well, because I somebody who doesn't have money to pay school, but about the social media and the net, they can learn by yourself, and then they increase our knowledge. That's a good possibility for them. If, and the inconvenience today, the inconvenience that network has, that's mean the people used the badly the network. Sometimes they make some crime fastly about the network.
Mhm.
If there are, for example, if there are a bunch of gangster, they have a possibility to talk fastly, or to connect it together to make a crimes. That's mean it is a big inconvenience for this world. Second inconvenience about me. That's mean today the young people doesn't want to read the book. And then back in the days, my father showed me that when you go to school, you have to read time to time. You have to go to the I can say bibliothèque. That's good.
Library.
Yeah, okay, thank you. And some people can go to the library and then to read a book. That's mean to increase the knowledge. But today's are is very hard to find some people on the library to make some research, and then they just taps the word on Google, and then they they don't make any effort. You know, some the things is very easy today. They they don't force our knowledge. Do you understand? And then that's make somebody more more lazy. Today, if you see somebody, for example, like last time, they know how to pronounce this word. They know how to expand, how to solve a mathematics problem. Today, they only put it on the internet. They find a resolution. they don't use the mentally they don't use the mentally to make the things. You know what I mean? That's mean the network is a good things, but in another way, it is very, very, very bad thing too. It depends the way they use it.
Great. Great.
Yeah,
Amazing.
This is my point of view about it.
Great. Congratulations, sir. We really appreciate your answer. We really appreciate your English, and we're really happy to have you with us as well in the practice session. So now let's go, please. We are going to keep moving on with the question number 2. What social media or social networks do you usually use? And what is your favorite? Great. We're gonna go with you, Miss Lydia, meanwhile, please.
I cannot say a list. I rather say list. I cannot list the social media that I usually use because there's a lot of them that I use for work, for entertainment. But my favorite is YouTube because I really enjoy watching dramas, Chinese dramas, and I was learning Mandarin Chinese too. So it was very helpful.
Great. Interesting. It's kind of amazing. Even though you're far away from China, you're learning that's beautiful language with YouTube. I think it's good. It's good. Congratulations. And about you, Miss Elda, please. What social media or social networks do you usually use and your favorite one? Miss Elda, please.
Okay, thank you so much for choosing me again. So I know that there are several sources of communication on social networks. Each person can decide that they want to use. In general, I usually use Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and WhatsApp. Normally, everyone can choose that they like depending on their personal preferences. Usually, my favorite platform is WhatsApp because it helps me connect with my families, my friends, and colleagues, like talking. For example, it is thanks to WhatsApp that we can communication together in the group. Every day, practice. It is my favorite, WhatsApp.
Great. Yes, congratulations, because you really did a really good job, Miss Elda. I really congratulate you. And you, Miss Biolanda, let's go with you now, please.
Do you hear me well now?
Yes.
Okay. About the second question, I usually use Facebook, Messenger, Snapchat, YouTube, Google, WhatsApp, and Zoom. But my favorites are WhatsApp and Zoom because with WhatsApp, I can communicate with my families and my friends, especially my mom because she doesn't live with me. So by WhatsApp, I can listen from her, have news from her because she's far of me, and keep in touch with my friends. And the second one is Zoom because I'm Jehovah's Witness, and when I'm sick, I can't go in the congregation. I can stay in my home and looking my meeting on Zoom, and that's my favorite because and Zoom with Zoom I can learn English too, and with Zoom give me this opportunity tonight to be with you and to share my opinion about this beautiful question that teacher Michael prepared for us. So that was my favorite. It was my favorite network. That way.
Great, thank you. And congratulations, Miss Biolanda, Miss Zoe. Let's go with you.
Thank you, Mr. Michael. I agree that the best application on social media is WhatsApp because you can chat with other people, family, uh, members. It's very fast to send audio messages. Um, I use YouTube, I'm sorry, and Google to search for what I need. For example, story, task. YouTube is what everything. For example, you can do gymnastics online. Is fantastic. I love it. Thank you, Mister.
Great, thank you. And congratulations, Miss Zoe. Mr. Austin, please.
Okay, thank you, Teacher Michael, to choose me again and give me this opportunity to participate and try to share my knowledge about the first question. What social network do I usually use and what is my favorite one? I use usually I use WhatsApp, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Messenger. I use WhatsApp to talk about my family, my friend, and I use it to learn English because it's helped me to practice every single day in my life. It's it's a big team, okay? And after my favorite one is Zoom. So I use it to learn a foreign language like English. It's it's Zoom. Zoom helps me to be there tonight and share my knowledge and hear different comments. Okay, it's helped me to increase my level in English. Eh, it's my opinion, Teacher Michael.
Great, thank you. And congratulations, Mr. Austin. And you, please, Miss Rebecca. Let's go with you.
Thank you for choosing me again, Teacher Michael. I usually use Facebook, WhatsApp, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. My favorite is YouTube because via YouTube I can learn many things, especially English, and then I can connect with the whole world.
Great, congratulations. Really nice. And Mr. Emmanuel, please.
Thank you, Teacher Michael. And online social network sites such as Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, etc. They are most popular all over the world. In my case, I prefer to use WhatsApp. WhatsApp helped me to keep contact with friends, family all over the world. Sometimes they don't live at the same area for me. They don't live in the same city, and they help me to keep contact with them. And YouTube helped me to improve my English and to make more research. Sometimes I want to know more about a thing. I just go on to YouTube. I have more information, and after that, I can share with my student and other people I really love. And I think sometimes I find some many information in Facebook as well, all over the world. And like we said before, and sometimes we have bad information, but I pay attention with them, and I choose the best one. Thank you.
Congratulations. We really appreciate that. That question, it's a kind of deep, especially you advanced people. It's a really nice way to elaborate and also to practice the English and then to practice to improve your fluency as well. So the question number 3, how old do you think children should be before they are allowed to use social media, and why? Everybody, try to do your best, especially those of you who can elaborate. Just do it, people. Mr. Delwe, we're going to start with you. You get the mic, open it, and go ahead, please.
In my point of view, I think that let me say at 18 years old, according to me, at 18 years old, because today there is some there are many things, I can say many bad things that some children gonna see on the network or social media, if I say for sure, is not belong to them. Do you understand? So the teenager today, the network prevent them do